Hi
Hi,
everyone.
everyone.
Welcome back to the Raised Bed Garden series. Today we're going to show you how to build a DIY super simple basic raised bed. A great starting point for a first-time gardener.
Yeah, we cleared our workspace out. We set up a mock setup here. I think we're ready to get started.
It doesn't get any more basic than a raised bed made out of wood with a drill, some screws. It's simple yet super sturdy and a great starting point to plant our raised bed garden. Now we've just kind of laid out our supplies here in our space just to get an idea of how it's going to fit here. This is a 4x8 raised bed. You can definitely build it smaller. It's a perfect size for a deck or a patio, but just customize it to fit your space. Now let's talk about the supplies that we need for this project. Now, if you think you can't build a raised bed, you can build this one. It's super simple. It's in my brand new book, The First Time Gardener, Raised Bed Garden. We're not big construction people,
We're
right,
not.
Jerry?
We're not at all.
But this one's super simple, and I
Yep.
promise you, you can do this. So first off, what you're gonna need, if you're gonna build a 4x8 raised bed, is two 8-foot long planks. Now, these planks are 10 inches high. They're 2 inches thick, and a lot of times you can get the hardware store to cut them for you. Now here we're using Douglas fir, but there's tons of different types of wood you can grab at the garden center, at the hardware store. But Douglas fir is a really nice, inexpensive wood, super sturdy. It will last you for years. So these are the sides of the bed. They're each 8 foot long. And then we've got two 4-foot long planks. Both of our 4-foot long planks are also 10 inches high. So these are actually the ends of the raised bed, 2 inches thick. And we're just gonna lay these out here on the grass. And again, a lot of times you get the hardware store to cut them for you, so you don't even have to do any cutting. That's the beauty of this project.
You know, I want to say something about that. I didn't know they would do that. That's huge that some of these box stores will cut your wood for you. All you do is just put it together when you get home.
So you
Take
don't even
advantage
need
of
a
that.
saw. Yeah, it makes it so simple. And then we need the corner braces here. And this is what's gonna hold our raised bed together. So you need 4 pieces that are about 10 inches high. This is just a 2x4 that's cut into 4 different pieces. So we're gonna lay these out on the grass. We need a drill with a Phillips head drill bit
And our deck screws.
and some 3-inch deck screws. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. Now, the first step in building our DIY Keep It Simple raised bed is to attach the corner braces to the 8-foot long planks. So here, I'll give you 2 of those, Jerry. And we're just gonna kind of lay it out here so you get a good feel for how this raised bed is gonna work. And these, remember, these 8-foot planks are what's gonna make up the long sides of the bed. So first off, we need to drill pilot holes.
Another reason why you do a pilot hole or a pre-hole is to prevent the wood from splitting when you actually use the wood screw or the deck screw. I usually go through, not all the way through the wood, but just enough for the deck screw to get started. The drill bit you want to use is a little bit smaller than your deck screw, is to prevent the wood from splitting. All right, so about 1 inch from the edge.
Now that we have the pilot holes drilled on all 4 of the corner braces, we're gonna attach each corner brace with a 3-inch deck screw. So we're gonna put each deck screw right into the pilot hole that we just drilled and drill it all the way through the wood to attach it to the 8-foot plank. Then we'll repeat this process for each one of the corner braces. We're repeating with the corner braces on the other end of the 8-foot planks.
Everybody doing good? Keep it up, we're almost there. Let's move on to step number 2.
All right, you guys got this. So step number 2 is we're gonna attach all 4 sides. So we've got things kind of laid out here, our 8-foot planks, our 4-foot planks, and the first step is to line up the 4-foot plank with the 8-foot plank. Now remember, the 8-foot plank has those corner braces attached and is what is gonna make our bed super sturdy. So you want your 4-foot plank on the outside, and we're gonna pre-drill holes through the 4-foot plank into the corner brace, again, to help keep the wood from splitting. I'm just gonna repeat the process for the other end of the raised bed.
Now, as we're putting together this last corner, we're noticing that this wood has actually warped from the moisture, from being out in the sun. It's not gonna line up perfectly, but it's not that big of a deal. We're not building a house here. It's just a raised bed, that's okay.
That's right. The whole point is to keep it simple, have fun, and just enjoy the process of building your raised bed
Yeah,
garden.
we don't need so much pressure.
One more. We did
Not
it.
bad.
Not bad. Love this raised bed.
Now, it wouldn't hurt to go around the horn one more time to every screw and just give it a little bit burst. Just snug things up all the way around.
So now what we're gonna do is move it into place and kind of get an idea of how it's gonna look in our new area. Now we still do have to level out this area and do some finishing touches to it. But man, I can't wait to see how it's gonna look over here. Now you can also add 2 or 3 more levels if you want to make your raised bed a little bit deeper, which we may end up doing. We'll have to see. Mac, you gotta move out of the way, buddy. All right, so let's just set it down here. And just for fun, I'm gonna put my tomato cage in it.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I am envisioning all these fresh, gorgeous tomatoes in this new raised bed. Look at this, guys. Jerry, we're gonna be able to grow a ton of vegetables in here. I'm envisioning our new space, our little fire pit over here with some chairs.
Yep.
Nice relaxing area for us to enjoy and grow our veggies. The exciting thing is that my new book, The First Time Gardener Raised Bed Garden, releases this Tuesday. It's so exciting, it's finally here.
Yes, it seems like it would never happen, and finally the day is here. We can't wait. I think you're gonna love the book.
That's right, and everything we talked about today is in Chapter 2, Building Your Raised Beds, along with several other DIY plans, which we're going to be doing on other videos in the Raised Bed Garden series. Next week, you want to tune in because we're going to be showing you some DIY soil mixes, filling the bed. We have so much more content yet to come.
Listen, I would like to hear in the comments down below, if you are gonna do this project and take it on, let us know, tell us how it's going, and ask any questions that you might have.
Definitely. And to celebrate book release day, I'm having a sale, 20% off everything on my website, including signed copies of my new book, my new Raised Bed Kitchen Garden Seed Collection with the code Let's Grow. So grab these, grow along with us. We're going to have so much fun this spring growing in raised beds.
Yep, I'll even throw in a signature there if anybody wants it. Just ask.
That's right. Just let us know. Well, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on
See
the
you
next video.